which is, I guess, pretty much where the garden route starts, and it goes all the way to Mossel Bay in the Western Cape. And you've got to experience this. If you've never been to this part of the world, and I often say you don't know what you don't know, well, from today you have no excuse. To tell you a little bit more about why we're here in particular is that Tsitsikamma is celebrating 50 years. It was proclaimed in 1964 to protect coastal forest vegetation and marine world, and it's also become the first marine national park to be proclaimed in Africa. And what's also quite sort of special about this part of the world is that this is where the world famous, and I tell you when I say world, I mean that, people come from all over the world to experience the Otter Hiking Trail, which was first launched in 1968. It's something like 40 odd kilometers, and you walk an average of about 10 kilometers a day and rest in various camps along the way. So it's something to really, really experience. It starts here at Storms River Rest Camp, and I guess cut the ribbon to celebrate this hiking trail is somebody who's very familiar to our parks over the years in her previous job with environment. She's now the Deputy Minister of Arts and Culture, and I guess it's like coming home for you, Deputy Minister Mabudafhasi.
Exactly, it's coming back home. Anyway, even in arts and culture, we've got heritage also due to heritage, and some of these parks are heritage sites.
All right, well, we'll chat a little bit more about that, because what we'd like you to do actually is to cut the ribbon and symbolically open this up to South Africans so that they can come to experience this as well during this week. So I'm going to ask you to cut the ribbon, Minister, right here at the middle there, and you are declaring this Otter Trail available to the public. Here we go. And as Minister cuts, there we go, cut it, there we go, fantastic, there we go. It's now officially... and everybody's clapping, I've got to tell you, because it is quite exciting. So you're Deputy Minister of Arts and Culture now, and we're celebrating the parks, but I guess things like the trail are very much a part of our history and our culture.
Exactly. We used to walk, even in the olden days, people used to walk wherever to collect firewood, to visit and all. So it's part of it. It's only that you are sort of modernizing it and making it look nicer. But the trail is very important, and it's important because you learn quite a lot of the biodiversity of what we have, the beauty that we have. That's why I was saying we're inviting everybody to come from all over the world. Come and enjoy the culture of our people, the biodiversity that is there. There's the birds that will be singing on top of trees, the beautiful trees. You'll know quite a lot.
So what do you think that we can learn, especially for some of us who perhaps we know it's our culture, but we haven't really delved into the history and experienced it? What can we learn from places like this?
From places like this, the different species of trees that are there. You know, some are medicinal. Some you can eat, and even their roots, some of them are medicinal. And for the young ones at school, it's very important for them to know that these trees have been conserved by our forefathers, and because they use them. So, and also you learn about the birds, about the animals that are there. But above all, that it is important that you conserve nature, you conserve all what forms part of the nature. And by conserving, the next generation will still find it. And by conserving, you are protecting the earth, because these trees are protecting the earth. But on the other hand, on tourism, people will come and visit this. As they are coming on this to walk on this park, there will be tourists. It means that it's creating jobs. And our students, the scientists will come here. They'll come and learn. So it's quite a lot of things that you can get from here.
And you've mentioned the word conservation quite a bit. And as you were alluding, just as we started the conversation, this has been something we've been doing even back in the early days of our ancestors.
Yes, you are quite right. Yeah. You know, they used to tell you that, a certain time of the year, you can't cut a certain type of tree. And they will tell you that, that specific tree, you find that it's medicinal and it's very scarce. So they will tell you, when you go to cut a branch for medicinal purposes, you must walk reverse side. And they know if it's reverse side, obviously you won't cut much, it will just be a bit. And what is even worse, they will tell you that one, you have to go naked to cut it. And they know you can't go naked for a long time, you will do it. So it means it was just a way of conserving. And they will tell you that, you know, with our waters, with our rivers, don't go there at certain times. That was to allow the fish and all other species to survive and to multiply. So they knew conservation. If they didn't know, we wouldn't have found the beauty of our country still as it is.
All right, Deputy Minister, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for joining us. I know you're Deputy Minister of Arts and Culture now, but this is very much a part of your history. And I guess the parks and arts and culture come beautifully together. Thank you very much for sharing this day with us.
Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and walk also. I'm inviting you. Let's walk.
We're absolutely going to do that. So that's the Deputy Minister of Arts and Culture, Rejoice Mabudafhasi, who's been a friend of the environment for many, many years. But let's go back to studio.